This man abandoned his girlfriend of 10 years for a new woman. He thought he'd live happily ever after, but he soon regretted it. After marrying his new wife, their relationship turned cold. He prepared breakfast for his wife every morning. After a hard day's work, he'd come home to find the place a complete mess. This seemingly gentle wife was actually quite materialistic. She had dumped her poor boyfriend for money. A co-worker told her that her husband didn't get any property from his ex. She felt like she'd gotten a raw deal, but she couldn't show it too obviously right now. She adjusted her expression and pushed open the door, pretending to care about her husband who was taking out the trash. She even offered to help, but she only made things worse, spilling garbage all over the floor. Shane finally couldn't hold back his complaints. His wife turned it around on him, saying he couldn't even get the property. But she didn't know that house was bought by Ella herself. She walked helplessly into the basement, thinking about how good William had been to her. She used to be spoiled rotten. William never made her do dirty work like taking out the trash. The more she thought about it, the angrier she got. But the love she'd lost was gone forever. The couple started fighting over daily trivial matters. One day Shane discovered intimate photos of her with William. She had said she didn't have a boyfriend. Turns out she was a player, dating multiple people at once. Shane began to miss Ella's gentle and caring nature. If he hadn't cheated back then, his life wouldn't be this miserable. He already felt guilty about Ella. His wife created a hot news story by interviewing Ella under the pretense of work. She wrote a sensational report by taking things out of context. Ella was furious when she saw the negative news. She went to confront Sarah, demanding to know why she wanted to damage the Weather Bureau's reputation. Sarah felt no guilt whatsoever. Seeing Ella so angry actually gave her satisfaction. Shane got chewed out by his boss because of his wife's report. The boss didn't believe he knew nothing about it. Days of pent-up resentment finally exploded. He wanted to confront his wife with the newspaper. Just then he saw Ella questioning his wife. Ella thought he would argue with her to defend his wife. Surprisingly, he took the initiative to apologize. Though still angry, Ella took full responsibility to the director. The director didn't blame Ella. Instead, he asked her to prepare a detailed report exposing the media's false reporting. Ella went home and started working through the night on the report. Since William had organized the materials, she needed to call him for help with many parts. William simply brought late-night snacks and came over to help. After enjoying dinner together, they spent the entire night completing the report. Watching William, who was exhausted beyond belief, Ella felt happy inside, because William's confession that day had been successful. Although Ella had wanted to run away at the time, at the last moment, she couldn't help but run back to him. This woman dumped her boyfriend for money. She thought she could marry a rich man, but her new husband turned out to be worse than she imagined. No car, no house, no savings. He was also a laughingstock at the company. But since she was already married, she had to accept reality. One day, Shane accidentally saw intimate photos of her with her ex-boyfriend. He was furious that she had hidden this relationship from him. The two had a huge fight. She started missing how good her ex-boyfriend William had been to her. But a co-worker told her that William already had a new girlfriend. She wanted William to help explain the situation, but she couldn't reach him no matter how hard she tried. At that moment, William was sleeping on the couch with his girlfriend Ella. Ella woke up and realized they had overslept. To avoid being discovered, Ella told William to leave later. In her rush, Ella forgot to bring her work USB drive. Watching her scatterbrained behavior, William could only smile helplessly. Just then, a familiar number called. It was that gold-digging ex-girlfriend. William's face immediately darkened. He answered the phone but refused her unreasonable request. Right after he hung up, Ella came back for her USB drive. A woman's intuition told her something was wrong with that call. She asked who had called. William didn't dare tell the truth, but his expression had already given everything away. Because of William's secrecy, Ella stayed upset the whole way. Fortunately, William knew how to smooth things over. He even held her hand while driving. For a couple in love, this kind of caring gesture could clear the air. But just as the atmosphere improved, the ex-girlfriend called again. William didn't want to answer and made up an excuse.
지금은 안전운전이 먼저니까, 그쵸?
Luckily, they were already near the office. To keep their co-workers from discovering their relationship, Ella decided to get out at the intersection. But Murphy's Law kicked in. Just as she was about to open the car door, a co-worker appeared right in front of them.